Hello everybody, welcome back. And this is like take 23. I'm exaggerating, but still. Barky Butt is out to eat the neighbors. And although I kind of agree, you know, I just can't quite let her do that. I think my son would be very aggravated. In fact, I know he would be very aggravated at that much barking. So, here we are. Sorry, I'm reaching up through the screen. But I'm working right up here at the very tippy top, because now the diamond painting is open and I've gotten part of it done across the bottom. So yes, I ended up doing some color completing. I don't do that on larger paintings very often. I mean, this one's not gargantuan, but it's also not tiny. Anyway, I just wanted to go ahead. I looked at it and I went, oh, there's not that much across there realistically, so let's just get them done. Get them in there. So, no, I'm not color completing this color right now. I'd be up half the damn night again, and no, I'm still tired from last night. Whew. Even with a nap, I'm still exhausted. I was up late, and then, of course, up early because my brain says, nope, it's almost time for the sun to rise, so guess what? You're getting up at 4 o'clock this morning. Oh. Yeah. I filmed so many takes to do that video, and I still missed part of what I wanted to put in at the beginning in editing. I couldn't find the track that I wanted for it, so I'm sorry. It just felt so incomplete. But, you know, we're running out of October time here. So I got up what I could, and hopefully I'll find my way in editing better as time goes on. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do another one of those videos on a different creature in a different part of the country and continent, and could scare the pants off of a bunch of you just at the thought of it, and if I can tell it right. I still feel like I didn't tell it the way I would have liked. Too many pauses so my brain can catch up to everything. That's just how it gets to be sometimes. Especially if you haven't had enough sleep. You know. I'm sure a lot of you understand. And I thankfully know that a few people really enjoyed it. I hope that part of it was not offensive to anybody's faith. It is certainly not intended to be. Those are the terms used by that nation and how it's described in person and in recorded history. So I didn't want to be incorrect about it. So if it was offensive, I'm very sorry. I certainly didn't intend it to be. Some people say it's just an old myth or legend, but a lot of the older people say it is very, very real. Believe me, if you ever spend a night up in that portion of Arizona, you will hear noises that will make you think it really could be real. Now granted, if you're used to it, you know what coyotes sound like and things like that, so you can differentiate between the animals and the unnatural sounds, but oh, it's a scary thought. Hence, I live in Phoenix, and the worst thing that we have are Gila monsters, but, you know, I don't go out there. Roaming around in the desert and messing with big lizards. No thanks. Oh, coffee. Yikes. Alexis might get a kick out of that, but I hope that she's not in any way upset with me. She's not Navajo, but to tell the stories of the people is sometimes frowned upon. The Navajo, the older Navajo, the medicine men and women refer to themselves as the Dene. The Navajo are Dene, which means the people. And it means that they are believed to be, and I would not doubt that all Native Americans are, chosen stewards of this earth. I think we're all supposed to act as stewards of this earth, and sometimes, sadly, people really just don't bother with recycling and, you know, all of the things that keep this planet healthy. But in Native American culture, that is something you know and you are raised to do, and there's no if about it. There's no choices. You will be a steward of the earth. And even though I am not Native American blood, I was raised in partial Native American culture. So I was raised to be, you know, good about never leaving trash and recycling what we could back then. And yeah, it's something I'm very proud of my dad teaching me, and my teaching my kids, and now we're teaching my grandkids. I think it's an awesome heritage. Whether it's your bloodline or not, we only get one Earth, guys. So I'm not sure if I said it earlier, because I know I said it in the last time I tried this, before Chrissy decided to try and eat the neighbor. Happy Thanksgiving to my Canadian friends. To my American friends, get ready. Thanksgiving's not that far away. All the cooking starts. And I'm not doing it this year. Yay! I am going to fix something, but I believe that we're probably going to have Thanksgiving at my oldest child's, which is wonderful. That will be a first for me, to go to somebody's house for Thanksgiving since I was a child. You know, we always went to my grandma and grandpa's, but that's been many, many, many years. Quite a few decades. But yeah, now it's my turn to have a year where I get to chill. And I think we are doing Christmas Eve here, and that way the kids can all go to their partners' families for Christmas, and Nicholas and I can eat leftovers, which, if you ask me, is a good thing. I like holiday leftovers. I'm weird. I think the turkey gets better the next day, and so does prime rib. Although I don't know what I'll be fixing for Christmas Eve dinner. We haven't talked that far into it. So, puppy hairs. There's a big surprise in my world, right? Okay. What, Spirit? Hi, Anselm. He's like, I'm moving. My Fuffers is laying by the bed. I'm so proud of her. I know it took a lot of strength. She walked in from outside today, this evening. She walked into the house each time that she went, that I took her out to go potty today, but this time she made it all the way to the bedroom. She's such a strong baby. She's so sweet. So, please send prayers her way. She really needs them right now. I usually would be talking to Michelle by now, but I thought I would try to fit this in first, so that it's not late getting you a video out in the morning. We'll see how that goes. If I have enough oomph to do any editing tonight. I know it probably seems like I don't edit a damn thing, but I do. I just am not good at it yet because I don't enjoy it. If I were a bigger channel, I might hire somebody to do my editing because I really don't enjoy doing it. It's not that it's difficult, it's that it takes up a lot of time, and I'm kind of like, ugh, you don't have time for all this. But that's probably because I'm always trying to do too many things at one time. So, I'd swear there's a hair. There we are. Goodness. I can see them with glasses on, but these are just cheap readers, dollar store readers. But even at that, my face is like, 8 inches from the canvas. The joys of getting old, children. It's always fun. Not, but still. In some ways it is. It is nice to be able to look back at your life and see the things that you feel like you've accomplished and see if you can still accomplish more while you have time. So, and what's funny is I'm not feeling nostalgic or old or anything like that today. I just, yeah, a lot of research over the last little bit to make sure I get all the right information to you guys. If you enjoyed that video from today, which will be now yesterday for you all, please let me know so that if you're wanting me to do another part in that and make it into a multi-part series, I can do that. It won't be an Arizona creature this time. It will be much farther north. I've already chosen which one I would like to do next. I want to scare the pants off of everybody. Kind of. And then there's this little part of me that does. Because that is the joy of Halloween. I get to scare the teenagers. Well, I did get to. This year I don't, but, you know. Oh. And there's another country I heard from. Yep, I can hear the neighbor's dog out back, and she is sounding off at it. Chrissy, go out there and tell it, okay? It's okay, sugar. You can go outside and yell at it. That's quite alright. I'm safe on the bed. And there's my son. And because they heard him come in from the garage, all the barking began. And there's the grumbling. She's so cute. She just wants to keep talking today. Crazy, silly girl. Really. Are you going to show everybody how we have conversations? Or are you done? And I think she decided that was it. We do. We sit and chat back and forth sometimes. Usually she's disagreeing with me about saying no to something. You know, like all kids do. And there she goes. Along with Bug. Wow, am I glad that I realized that I couldn't stop them in time and pause you because, whoo, they were singing. Yes, the puppies were doing their Esky song. And it's very, very, very loud right in my eardrum. And so I have to presume it's incredibly loud in the camera. So, yeah. Anyway. So it was kind of a rough weekend here. Could have been worse. Thank God it wasn't. And it could have been a lot calmer. So, I'm glad that that weekend's over, let me tell you. As far as seizures in this family, I had both of them going over the weekend. Chrissy, no. She's going to ignore me, you guys. She always does. So give in for a moment. Just start back up. It's her. That's just what she does. No, I might. Yeah, I might color complete this tonight. I thought there was a lot more of this on there. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. I probably won't because I don't like doing that because then I leave exposed areas of canvas and that worries me sick. But that's probably because there's floating little white hairs everywhere. So, I think that I'm going to throw on some Supernatural for bedtime tonight. Because Scooby-Doo always runs out before I wake up. And that's when I wake up early, is when it runs out. If it gets too quiet, I have trouble. And, of course, I can't sleep if it's loud either, so, you know, hey. No, Nicholas and I both are pretty early to bed, early to rise kind of people. At least most of the time. Not always, but when it's just he and I in the house, we both go to bed pretty early. He stays up later than me, but every once in a while he goes to bed earlier than me, and I'm like, wow, and I go to bed early. And then I worry about him. Because it's a mother's job, you know. It's what we do. I meant to take Sunday off and not do anything, and then I had a request for basically a whip and chat for Sunday, so I did, even though I need a day off every week, and I really don't take them often. I mean, like today, 2 videos in one day because it didn't come out to my satisfaction the first 48 times. I'm exaggerating, guys, seriously. But more than one try. But that's something that's out of my norm. I'm not used to telling stories on camera. Now, in person, yeah, it's another story. I can do it. I think I just get nervous with the camera, wanting to make it just enough spooky and not too scary. Because, well, people have kids and grandkids. Although I'm sure looking at my face under candlelight was kind of scary. I thought it was. I was looking at that going, oof, geesh. You have gotten scary looking, lady. It's all that red light. Makes me look like a cartoon devil. Oh, goodness. That's okay. I'll probably venture into it once more. At least if it's something you guys want to see. I need to find something that exists south of me. Like the Oklahoma area, Texas area. Because I have people there that I think they'd enjoy a good scare. Although, the Oklahoma ones might kick my butt. Lovingly, but might kick my butt for scaring them too much. Oh, there goes Spirit. So I'm sorry this is again going to be a short video, if it is. I'm not sure how long into this we are. But trying to sit up and do this, my back is going, lady, nope, we're done. So I literally fit in one more color with you guys. And that was it for tonight. It is almost my bedtime. And definitely time for me to... Oh yeah, it's dark. Definitely time for me to get the puppies crunchies and watch some scary videos. I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. My thoughts and prayers are with you as always. And I will see you again in the next one. Bye.